part 2 of the Ballou Cemetery and the St. John Cemetery in Cumberland, Rhode Island, seeking spirits that reside at these two cemeteries. A continuation. Again, using the tools such as the Spirit Talker app, which I'm turning on right now, the EMF meter, which is in the center, and the clear balls that are spread out in the room right here for them to tap, pick up, move to light up to let me know they're here, or maybe to confirm. So let's see who wants to come through. And if the items that I put in the box are eventually said, I'll let you know. But probably not. This is again Detective Lazaria. And I don't know why it keeps doing that. Is it a spirit that's getting in the focus?
Watch out.
Is there something here that's trying to get my attention, but I can't see them? But the camera picks them up? And I'm wondering, with the Elder Ballou meeting house cemetery having a dark spirit called the Gray Man, is there a dark spirit in the Ballou cemetery that people need to be watching out for? Is that a yes?
Concern.
You concerned for the spirits? I don't know, I kind of like looked away, but I thought I saw something reddish. Did the EMF meter go to the red?
Grandfather.
Oh, grandfather. Your grandfather, my grandfather's concern? Is this Grandpa Ray? Wait, is that why you kept saying your name? So I got Grandpa Raymond's name on part 1 and possibly a failed part 2, which is why I'm doing part 2 again. But I did get Raymond twice. Are you trying to come through, Grandpa Ray?
Alice.
So if you're coming through, Grandpa Ray, can you tap a cat ball while I look for Alice in the cemetery? I already know about the Raymond Walker, who unfortunately fell ill. Are you concerned about my mom, your daughter? There are 6 Alices in the Ballou Cemetery. Alice Booth, Alice Brown, Alice Dawson, Alice Hartley, Alice Sidebottom, Alice Weatherhead. And I believe, interesting enough, this is the headstone that Chris walked right by and showed us, which was Joseph and Martha. And I believe Alice is somewhere, I guess, there. Maybe like faded or on the back.
Tranquility.
Oh yeah, her name is there. very hard to see, but her name's right there, Alice. So maybe that was her? Alice, was that you coming through? Well, wait, hold up. So if she was born... Never mind. I guess that can be true. But that doesn't make sense. Unless it... Oh, maybe it's 1865 for Joseph.
Lillian.
Hi, Lillian. Oh, Alice, you only were 32, 33 for Alice Sidebottom. She was young. So Alice and Joseph, okay, yeah, it says 1865. Okay, so it's his daughter, and Joseph and Martha are the parents. And I'm assuming John is the brother of Joseph, and Elizabeth is the wife. Okay, got it. Lillian? No Lillian there. Let me try the other one. For Alice, there's Alice Stott Black and Alice Tomlinson. Okay, because I had a look. I like talking. Cool, so do I.
I like talking.
So Lillian, I don't know. I'm just going to type in Lily, maybe? I got a Lily. Lily Ireton. Only a baby. There's a... Oh, whoa, this was going strong. Lily? Is this you? Of course. Now it's not going to go strong. How come it goes strong? Okay. Lillian. Ireton, who was only under a year. 1892 to 1893. Your parents were James and Alice. Your siblings were Jane and Albert. Is this you putting your name, even though it's Lillian, but that's the closest you can get to Lily. Is this you? Oh, okay. That explains, okay.
Please move back.
That explains why they're not going on the EMF meter. So now that I moved back, can you light up like you did before to the orange? Maybe red? Did I find you? Are you Lily? Were you only a baby? And that kind of makes sense for them to say, please move back. Because if they're a little kid, they're like, oh, you're a little too close to me. So that's in that cemetery. I typed in Lillian, the actual name, not Lil. And we also have a Lily, Lusata Hogg. No headstone, and she was same thing, under a year old. So here's this one too. So we got two babies. One's Lily with an I-E and one's with a Y. So if these are the two kids that are coming through, hello.
Witness.
Witness? Could you be referring to that crime that was said in part 1? Were you a witness to that crime? That's all I could think of. But you notice how they know when I'm getting closer to them? Like when I go like this and they're like, move back. And it's like, whoa, how do they know? So that's why this spirit talker sometimes scares me in a sense, because, like, how did you know? That's because the spirits are using it. And they're like, lady, back off. I remember one time I was told off to, you know, it was a sassy spirit a while back. I forgot what she said. It was Brenda. I haven't had Brenda in a long time. I don't think her name is in this word bank. Probably why. But it is interesting. Okay.
Darkness.
So you're letting me know you witnessed darkness? Maybe you're witnessing something dark? Like a thing that happened that was very dark? So again, I don't know. It said grandfather concern. And my mom is in the hospital. Well, not in the hospital anymore. She's in a place being taken care of. But I'm wondering if he's concerned about her. So I don't know if that's why the name Raymond came in part 1 and part 2, which was a failed. Sort of a failure. I could have put it up, but I just felt like, let's try this again. So I do apologize to that Raymond. I don't know if it was my Grandpa Ray or if it was that Raymond Walker trying to let me know some stuff. But to inform you, he was supposedly found passed away on his job site, and the unknown cause, but it was due to more likely natural causes. But it sounded like he was trying to tell me it wasn't. It was something else. Yeah, it was something else, Raymond Walker. So you were telling me the truth?
I worked the mines.
Okay, so is this another spirit that's letting me know they worked the mines? I don't know if there were any mines there. I know there was a lot of farms. I mean, there could have been some mine. There's mills. Maybe you mean a mill? That's a good question. I'm going to Google that real quick. Oh, never mind. It did. I typed it in. I was just making sure. So maybe somebody did actually work at the mine. So if you worked at the mine, I don't know if it'll mention that in the, what do you call it? Find a grave. And I keep going too close to you. Sorry.
We're standing around you.
I can tell because you're going on my EMF meter. You're showing yourself that way. Is that why also the camera keeps going in and out, in and out? Oh,
Torment.
See? That word was in my failed part 2 with Raymond. That is so interesting. He said torment, and then something about illegal. And I was like, were you treated bad? Did they overwork you? Was your body not able to handle all that extra work that they put you to? And then was it something illegal that the work made you do that you shouldn't have done? Since it was a paved paving type company. Maybe there was some toxic fumes, and over time you got sick. That's all I can think of. So for it to come up with torment again, I'm wondering if it's him. And also it said, I worked the mines. Maybe they were also overworked in the mines. So I'm trying to be very kind and polite and try to figure out your story. As, you know, it may not be out there for us to know, but you can tell us, possibly, piece by piece, why you passed away. Okay.
You are confident.
I'm trying to be confident to be like, yes, I'm going to solve this case. This cold case for Raymond Walker. Even though there's a long article about how he passed away, but it's just unknown due to natural causes. That's all it kind of mentioned. And if it is my grandpa who was trying to say it, maybe you can mention, like, what happened to my mom? So, you know, maybe where she was at. And, yeah, I guess you can say her name. Okay? All right. If it was my grandpa, that just happened to be coming in. It's so hard to tell, you know? Because there was a Raymond, and one and only Raymond Walker in this Ballou cemetery. So anyone else? Come on, let's see. We got names. There's 1,000 names that can be found. I'm sure you want to be found. Okay.
Died in battle.
All right. Well, that could be any. Okay. You gather the energy.
We are gathering energy.
You gather the energy, and I'll just look up maybe, I guess, some dates. So, well, I'm sure there's somebody who could have easily passed away in a battle.
I've been following you.
Grandpa? Grandpa Ray? Some family members been following me? Okay, maybe. Okay. Maybe this one, Andrew Jinks. Did I find him? It's going strong. So it said I died in battle, and he was only 26, 1918. It just says, in memory of Private Andrew Jinks. Oh, he did.
Phil.
So, okay, Phil, I'll get to you in a second. So, Andrew passed away in the war, and his last was France. So here he is. I found him. I died in battle, and there's indeed somebody who did pass away in battle. World War I. Oh, he died of disease. Okay. It's not actually, he didn't die in the battle, but he did. Yeah, like I said, he did unfortunately die very young. Sorry to hear that you died young.
Presence beyond mirror.
I got Philip, Thomas, Felina, here. I don't know. So I got Phila, Whipple, Felina, Adams, and Felinia Blake. Again, these, unfortunately, some of them have passed away. Kind of young. Again, no Phil. But let me check the other cemetery. Nope, no Phil there. So I'm not sure if it's because that's the closest you can get to your name. So if any of those four were you, can you light up the EMF meter? Because again, maybe it doesn't have the name in the word bank and this is the closest you can find. If so, light up the EMF meter. You're probably one of those. Oh,
Ada.
Ada. I feel like there was an Ada that he went to, and it was, I believe, shoot, which one was it? I'll show it to you in a second. Hold on, Ada. There's many of you, and I believe it was.
Can you feel us?
Not with the sweater. So I do have a 2-year-old Ada Jane Follett. Sorry, I got a little distracted by the siblings. Then we got Ada Ireton Walker. And we got Adeline Sprague. Ada! That's the mother for Raymond. Okay, there's your connection. That's right. Ada is the mother. William is the father. And Mary Hunter Ireton and John Ireton are the parents. I found you. Right? I found you? You're tied to Raymond? Hot?
Hot.
Oh, like, am I getting hot or am I getting cold with finding you and I'm hot as in I found you? That's all I can think of. So, I think that's like her term of saying hot, you found me. Yeah, also because I am wearing layers, I'm not going to be able to feel your coldness. So I think I did find one of the Adas. And I do want to let you guys know there is an Ada Green at the, what do you call it? At the other cemetery with the Jackson family. And there's that. 81. So what's interesting is the last name Ireton. Oh wait, she passed away young-ish. She was only 46. Sadly, that doesn't tell us how she passed away. Oh hey.
My throat hurt at the end.
Again, see? She passed away very young, Ada. Were you feeling hot? Is she trying to tell me how she passed away? Did she get a fever? A flu? and a sore throat?
Thank you for talking.
You were very welcome. So, Ada, we don't have how you passed away on your Find a Grave, but I'm just curious because of it listing you passing away so young. And your husband was able to live a lot longer. Okay, that's interesting. So Raymond Walker and the dad both passed away 1949. So Raymond passed away in October 27th, and his dad passed away just as 1949. Huh, interesting. Maybe they did get sick.
I lost an arm.
Okay, that might be another new spirit coming in. Maybe you can tell me your name? So, Ireton. We got 4 Iretons in the cemetery. We got Elsie, Jane, John, and Mary Ireton. That's her maiden name, by the way. Probably spelling it wrong or saying it wrong. And we got Lily Ireton, which is again the one. That's why I was like, why does Ireton sound so familiar? And so I found it. Again, Lily Ireton and Jane Ireton. Is there any connection to the one I just showed? No. But I felt like I mentioned Alice. Now I can't remember what session. Describe?
Describe.
I like when they say describe, and I'm like, describe what? But like I said, I unfortunately can't remember if it was in the failed one or in this one, but I do remember getting an Alice. What was it, part 1? My brain's all fog. But here's again Alice Hunter Ireton. So if you want me to describe something, let me know what you want me to describe. And I do apologize if anybody activated a cat ball in the chair. I wasn't paying attention. And I guess having that candlelight is probably distracting. I'm sorry. Now that I see it, I guess I put it in the right place, huh? But again, those candles are for you to gain energy too. I'm at my 30-minute mark pretty much here, so again, if you can come through some more names, that'd be awesome. Maybe you can even mention somebody else's name. Pain? Oh.
Pain.
So you're feeling pain? Is there a spirit from here that had a lot of pain? I wouldn't be surprised if there was many. So if you reside in these 2 cemeteries and you had pain prior to passing, can you light up anything? Or go bonkers on that focusing? Again, what is that? Why? Now you just heard me snort. Okay, again. It keeps going in, out, in, out, in, out, and I don't know if it's the freaking, like, camera just being... What?
Deride.
That's the first time I got that word. Hold on. I gotta Google that one. Sorry. Express contempt for ridicule. Oh.
Equal.
Equal? What does it mean to deride someone? To ridicule. Don't turn this off.
Don't turn this off.
Dang, how do they sense that I might want to do that? It's because I gave him that 30-minute mark, and I said, I don't know, if I don't get more names, I might have to turn it off and just call it part 2. Okay, since they're being polite and telling me not to turn it off, I'll give them a couple more minutes. This again, trying to be nice and polite, but I do want to say that there is a cutoff. And I've already went past 1 hour for part 1 and this, so hopefully I get more names. Not random things that are going to make me Google the description or definition, I mean. And again, you can just tap any of these clear balls or not yet again, or wiggle them. I don't know why they are so finicky for you guys to use, but it's ever since my family time session. Again, I got a part 1 and part 2. But basically it was part 1 that I had cat ball activity. And since then, I haven't had any cat ball activity in any of my sessions. So I don't know if... I don't know.
Protected.
Is there somebody protecting the cemetery? Or do you feel like the cemetery has some protection from evilness? Or are you telling me I'm protected? Just realized I went past 30 minutes. Yay, good, because I can drink water. Ow. So good to drink water. Alright, I'm hoping for specific names, but I haven't received them. Never mind.
William.
Okay, what's funny is I got William in part 1, and I mentioned William Thayer, and I was like, wait a minute, the dad for Raymond Walker is William Walker. What are the odds, right? Again, I was going through the video, and I noticed that Thayer was William Thayer, and I'm like, oh, that's right. William Walker is the dad. So there again, here are the 35. I'm going to not mention any of the first names because it's the same. But the last names are Almy, Badley, Balcom, Benton, Booth, Boyd, Brown, Carpenter, Crooks, Davis, Dexter,
The lady screams at night.
Drown, Hill, Howling, I cannot pronounce that one right there. Jinx, Johnson, LaForest, Marks, Miller, Mitchell. Oh, wait. I got Payne. And then there is William Payne. Are you William Payne? Maybe. Then I got William Rankin, William Rickson Jr., Sprague times 2. And then here again, William Thayer. And then another, I think they're the same. And then we have William Thompson. There's 2 of them. William Tower. And here's the dad, William Walker. William Wright Walker. William Whipple and William Whipple. So there's plenty of Williams there. But again, there's other names that I'm hoping will come through in the next, 15 or so minutes. Fingers crossed, if I can. I'm trying to cross my fingers. So again, the ones that brought Chris to them. Okay, I got that before too.
I lost my hair.
They said that in the other session. Again, could have been the failed one. Might have been the failed one. So again, it could have happened to some of these unfortunate souls that rest in this community, because there's over 1,000 souls. And I don't know if it was due to age, illness, treatment, stress, or literally genetics. Unfortunately, genetics can make men go bald. And I don't really get to see the photos of the people. I guess they need to come up with a new website. Find a person. And I'll show, or find a photo. And I'll show a photo of the person. So, there's, again, 3 names. Okay, that's not what I want to hear.
The bad lady's here.
So 3 names in particular that I'm hoping will come through. Or at least one. Because again, that person might get a visit on October 31st. If you can put your name in here and you remember him saying that to you, it'll confirm that you are ready and excited for that day for him to come back. So, who was it he said that to? What's your name? And then also the family that brought Chris to them, and he wants you to say your last name during a live or during a next session at Elder Ballou. I don't think your last name will be on this. Maybe you can mention the color of the name, what it resembles, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So if you can't find your last name,
No, leave us.
Okay, so is that you guys telling the bad spirit, which is the bad lady's here, you're telling her to leave? Because again, you said don't turn this off. Then I get the bad lady's here, then no, leave us. So are you telling me that there is a bad lady and you're having her leave? If so, thank you. And if you want to help prove to the viewers that watch this, that are from the 2025, who are skeptic of spirits, skeptic, as in they don't believe us. They don't believe in spirits. Can you believe that? Can we prove to them that you exist? The EMF meter is not a good proof, but a cat ball is, because we've been doing this for an hour and 40 minutes. Obviously, much longer because I did, other sessions. But if you tap a cat ball, that's a proof that you are here. Not a malfunction of a cat ball, it is you coming through. So, can you help those non believers become true believers of spirits like you? I want. Oh.
They will attack.
Okay. It's either they're going with the story here. The bad lady's here. And they're telling, no, leave us. And then they're going to attack the lady if she doesn't leave. So I take it the lady does not want to leave. And they're like, we're going to attack you. All right. Again, names. Would be great. No, not that again.
Desolation.
Got you in the first one. But you're saying the same stuff over and over. Might as well Google it. It means a state of complete emptiness or destruction. Which is funny, I got destruction too. I almost felt like I got desolation. And then I also got destruction around that same time. So somebody's letting me know how they felt. Two lights.
Two lights.
Well, I have three lights on. Unless you're going to tap the cat ball twice. I have two candles. So isn't that interesting how the definition for desolation is a state of complete emptiness or destruction? And I believe in part one, it mentioned, at least I hope it's part one. I don't remember if it was failed part two. But either way, it said destruction around the same time. Oh, it's strange. And yet I didn't put two together because I didn't bother finding out the definition. All right, I'm going to go and assume that oops. For somebody who allowed these spirits to use the lamps and all that stuff, I've been doing this for May, June, July, August, September, October. Oh.
Open a portal.
Open a portal? Why would I do that? What would you do if I opened a portal? And by the way, I don't need to open a portal. I have a mirror. I thought I already had a portal. Also, somehow I felt like this was my portal over there in that left corner. But I turned off the ghost motion detector because I kept setting it off as I was walking back and forth. And I kept getting spooked. I'm like, that's right, I have it on. But the spirits haven't activated that either for a while either. And it's like, ugh. So I don't know.
Hurting.
So somebody's hurting. So again, if you want me to find you in these two cemeteries, please tell me your name and I will find you. I got 15 minutes left.
Like.
So you like me? You like talking? It's like you hurt. Like your feelings are hurting? So it's just like you gravitating Chris, C-Fan, Spirit Box to you. why don't you guys put your name down so I can find you? Especially if you're trying to tell a story. You're hurting, so who's hurting? Okay, well, that's not helping me.
Painting size.
Yeah, okay. Nope. And yes, I've been keeping an eye. Sorry, I just thought about that. Been keeping an eye on the items that were in that box. I haven't gotten anything. And I don't know. I might just give up on it. That was a good idea. Oh, see? I feel like, okay.
Help me.
So I can't help you if you can't tell me who you are. If you tell me who you are, I can help you. So who is this that needs the help? And once you tell me your name, I'll try to find you, as well as say a prayer after this and pinpoint it towards you. And if you need to gain the energy to use this app a little bit better and easier, 3 lamps in the room, or 3 light sources in the room. Go towards the light. I don't know what you do, but gather the energy and return back to the app and see if you can find that word.
Shadow.
Shadow. Well, since I've been looking, I occasionally look over here and I never see anything other than that pinwheel shadow. All right, since we're going to
Obviously.
have to wind it down a little bit here, yeah. So again, I don't know if this word is in the word bank, but we're trying to figure out if we can get these names right there. Maybe that one too. But I don't know if the... Oh, I didn't even think about it. It had William as a middle name.
You are adventurous.
Thank you. Not as adventurous as Chris. It's very strong. Whoa. Who's here? Someone really came through. Is this them? The ones that I have on the screen? I can't say your last name or your first name, but if you can see that I have your page here, you're the ones that told Chris to come to you. Can you confirm by tapping a capital? Maybe you can't say your name for some reason, even though I know that your first names are in this word bank, and William for the middle name, and one of them did come through. I didn't put that together. Your last name, again, you can just say the color of the, like what it resembles. I did get Elizabeth too, and there is a Elizabeth.
Empathy.
So you felt empathy? felt sad? Or you're saying that he felt empathy and he basically took that feeling and went with it and then he found you? Like you're saying he's an empathic person, being able to feel the feelings of spirits? No? Okay. So yeah, like I said, I don't know if this is going to come through, but if not, that's okay. So please watch CFAN Spirit Box. I'll try to either link it or put it in the end cap or end screen, what do you want to call it? So you can click on it and watch it. Hey!
Blonde hair.
Oh crap. Now I can't remember if was green eyes in this one? Because I have green eyes and then I do have blonde hair. Are you describing me? Can you light up anything if you're describing me? Because you mentioned green eyes in the very beginning, and now you're mentioning blonde hair, which is what I meant, right? Okay, now I don't remember what it said. I can't remember if green eyes was in the beginning of this or if it was part 2 fail. Ugh, that's why I can't have part 2 fails, right? Anyways, it did say green eyes, and then I said, oh, you're describing me? Well, then you can maybe mention my hair color. It's not black, red, purple. So what else could it be? And they got it right. I mean, it's a dark blonde, but still, it's blonde hair. Yeah. So I guess they do see me. So you see me, right? I can't see you, but you can see me. Can you verify that, spirits? Can you give us any truth to that? You see me. You went strong in the EMF earlier. Can you go to orange if you see me? Like if I wave at you?
She shot me.
I'm sorry to hear that. So I'm going to wave. Can you see me waving? I'll put my hand up a little higher. If you see me waving, go to the orange on the EMF meter or capall. I assume I can't see you, but you can see me. I mean, I don't know what you see. No. Okay, maybe they're gaining the energy. Heavy?
Heavy.
And no, if you they're not describing me as a heavy person, like big. Did you feel heaviness? And I'm sorry you got shot by someone, if someone's telling me that. All right, the other name that I was hoping to have come through, which hasn't, it was this guy here. No, not that. Ugh, for crying out loud. It's not what I typed. Not what I typed. It's this one right here. He hasn't put his name in, but he's 16 or 17. I believe he's 16. And if you look at that passing date, that's why he wants to come, if he can, on that day, to have another chat with him. And I did look at the ancestry, and there is nothing, absolutely nothing, in regards to his passing. And I was like bummed. So because it was in 1828, I believe it was due to disease, like scarlet fever or something. So I'm sorry to that spirit that was shown here to the viewers. I'm sorry. Because again, I got to wrap this up in 6 minutes, so...
Obvious.
So I got obviously and obvious. Okay, so are you letting me know that you obviously passed away due to disease in 1828? And they don't bother putting a death certificate on Ancestry? And they're like, me? Not needed. Because again, that poor soul, permission.
Permission.
You have to ask permission to get the death certificate. Or if you're asking for permission to do something, you can. I don't know. Oh, never mind. Okay, hold on. So apparently it was this. So in 1828, the primary disease that was concerned in that was smallpox or tuberculosis consumption.
4 lights.
4 lights. It went from 2 to 4. So there you have it. So obviously he passed away due to that either smallpox or tuberculosis. I mean, I know that a lot of children passed away due to scarlet fever, but I guess maybe in this case it might not have been. It might have been TB, aka consumption, which is never good because they didn't have cures back then. So with that year, I'm curious if others passed away that same year. Oh, sadly, there are. So we have Hannah Bly, Horatio Jinks, Doomed, David Jinks, James Jinks. Unfortunately, the Jinks family lost a few of their family members. Of course, the one I showed you, Cordelia Sprague, and George Thomas, all passed away in the same year as the one I showed you. All different months. So I'm wondering what they mean by 4 lights, because I do have 4 couples. Alright, 2 minutes and counting. Sort of. And then you guys weren't able to say, or put somebody's name in, aka C-Fans. I haven't seen that name. And actually, I don't even know the last time I actually had that name come through. I know it's in the word bank. It has come through in his sessions. And I know that he was trying to get you guys to say his name twice in a row, but I haven't gotten that. See?
1920s.
Is this him? Okay, maybe it is him. He's like, okay, I'm just gonna let you know. So again, 1920s. Oh no, sorry. Hey, scratch that. That's sorry. I got excited. I'm like, hey, I found him. The 1920s. Okay, sorry. So 1920. So we have 48 that passed away in the 1920s. In the Ballou one, we got Elizabeth Adams, George Eldrick. Ooh, a name I cannot pronounce. Gaia. Henry. Arnold. James. Ashworth. Isabella. Barber. Owen Barber. Ephraim Bird. Fred Booth. Hannah Booth. Elizabeth Bradley. Bentley Bresford. Joseph Brown.
Knocking.
Robert Coldwell. Henry Cosgrove. Arthur Crooks. William Davis. Amelia Duckworth. Amelia Fanning. Ooh, Amelia Fanning. Is she related to the Fanning? So Chris's last name is Fanning. I wonder if he knew that Amelia Gaskell Fanning exists there. Again, sadly, her headstone's not there. And it is 1920s, 1929. I was talking about Chris. So apparently James Fanning is the spouse, and Sarah Ann Fanning Kribari is the daughter. Interesting. I didn't even know that. That's a cool finding. Then we got George Follett, Charles Hartley, Eliza Hill, James Hogg. Hospital. Well, I mean, I did ask my grandfather. It's towards the end. I said to my grandfather if he was aware of where my mom was. And it said hospital, and she was. Interesting. He came in the beginning, and he's coming at the end. Anyways, there's many more. Yeah. Oh, Jonathan Street. He was another spirit that he stopped by. Jonathan Street and Martha Street. Bad photo, but yeah. So again, he was 82. Filming. Yes, I'm still filming, but I gotta end it, and I know he was filming too. So you probably saw him filming. Maybe this is Jonathan Street letting me know that you're aware if he was filming. Okay, well, again, 1920. And there's 27, I'm not going to say the names, in the St. John's one. I am feeling something here with the coldness. Somebody walked by. That was totally random, but did somebody swing by? I wasn't moving. I'm trying to see if, whoa, just when I was about to end it too. Hi, is this Grandpa Ray?
Break.
You want me to take a break? You want me to take a break and continue? Okay, well, I was looking to see if there was any of those names, but no. Okay, maybe they're letting me know, stop filming, take a break. But I don't know if I was going to do a part 3. You want me to do a part 3? Or do you want me to speak off camera?
Don't provoke us.
All right. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was a sign. So it could have been my grandfather, Grandpa Ray, coming at the end, letting me know with my hand, making it cold. He is over here, his stuff, so he could be saying stop, take a break, or just stop in general. Yeah, and so he's aware. He didn't say how she, unfortunately, what brought her to the hospital, but she's, again, not there anymore. She is somewhere else. Anyways. All right. I'm taking the word by the spirits. I'm going to take a break. But this probably is it. Thank you for coming. And I can't wait for Chris to return so we can hear from you guys again. This is Detective Lazaria signing out. And I'm going to tap a couple and give you a chance to maybe tap one. Any of them. My dying ball. So again, if Grandpa Ray wants to tap it, or anybody from the Ballou cemetery, you can. I'll give you an extra minute. I feel like you're going to try to say something cool. Maybe. I want it to be gibberish. Taunt, of course. See? Told you.
Taunt.
Taunt. Not haunt, but taunt. Are you trying to tell me I'm taunting them? Because it said don't provoke us and then don't taunt us. Well, I'm not trying to taunt them or provoke them. I'm just trying to let them know I want to know if they're here. Or if, Grandpa Ray's here. Oh well. Darkness again. Okay.
Darkness.
Bye. Again, Detective Lazaria signing out.